Alright everybody, how goes it? Hope you're well. Well, it doesn't look as though I'm going to be stopping here for long. Oh, the tide's fully in, that's for sure. Straight over there, right in front of us, is Peel Island. And the bit in the middle, you're not going to be able to tell, are you? It's going to not show up very well on the GoPro, but the big bit in the middle is Peel Castle. Yeah, we used to come windsurfing down here. This is the actual channel that we're looking at the moment. The tide must be in at the moment, so it's not really flowing. But you can usually get up to like 12 knots, the current here. And my mate Steffi got whizzed out into the open sea quite a few times from, well, twice I think. From getting stuck in the current, and that there, straight in front of us at the end of the pier there, that's where the lifeboat is. There's a boat that comes in a little, only a little thing, and it ferries you over to Peel Island and back. You can go and visit. There's a couple of houses over there and a pub. My mum and dad, when they were kids, back in the 50s, used to go over there and camp. I don't know if you can still do that. I guess all these houses here at one point were probably just for fishermen and stuff like that. Like that street there is called Marine Terrace by the looks of it. So they're probably, all these streets are named after marine type things. But we'll go and have a trip over to Walney. There's not much wind, so I don't think there'll be anybody windsurfing or anything like that, but you never know. No dead fly. You know where my key goes. Thank you very much. I love the way this bike goes on its own. Look, my right hand, and she's going on her own. So this is the other end of Walney. This is where they currently do a lot of kite surfing from down there, launch from down there on the beach. You get some nice waves down here, but there's hardly a breath of wind at all today. Well, you can see the Isle of Man. Or is that Northern Ireland? I can't remember. Again, the GoPro probably won't pick this out, but straight over there, right in front of us, if you can see those mountains, I believe that must be, is it Northern Ireland that? I don't know. I've told you before, my geography's crap. That is either the very north tip of Northern Ireland or the very north end of the Isle of Man. You know, where the TT is. I thought the Isle of Man was more to the left, I'm not sure. Because to get to the Isle of Man, you usually set sail from Liverpool, which is about a 2-hour drive south of here. I don't bloody know. I'm not a geography teacher, and I think you can understand why. Over there, right on the very tip of there, that's where we go. That's where I go and do the motocross. That's Millham over there, but you've got to go right round to get to it, so it takes about 40 minutes from here, whereas if there was a bridge it'd probably take you about 10. Isn't she lovely? He flies all over it. So yeah, I don't know how much vlogs and how many times I'm going to be able to get out and ride over the next few months. But like I said in the first time I ever came out on this, I have got a fair bit of footage, some old footage of Cherry that I took. So I'm going to do a bit of a nostalgia series. You know, I'd like to do the certainly the last ride that I ever had on Cherry, and put that out. So yeah, so I'll hopefully find some time to do a bit of editing to substitute being able to get out on the bike and make new vlogs, but I obviously will whenever I get the opportunity. If there's anything you want to know about the bike that I haven't mentioned in that first impressions video, let me know. Any questions you've got about it, if you're thinking of getting one. I know a couple of my subscribers and a couple that I subscribe to have already got one. So yeah, I'd like to know your thoughts, especially if they're different or the same as mine. Compare notes, as we say. Miserable sod. See if I can get a nod off this scooter. Hey, get in there, lad. I joined a Facebook group called Bikers That Nod. I think it was called Bikers That Nod, something around those lines anyway. Apologies for not being on Facebook very much. To be honest, I'm a bit crap with Facebook. I don't go on it that much, but I'll try and get on it as much as I can and reply to your posts and what have you. I'd be interested to know actually what you all think of the camera angle now that I'm not sat in cruiser style-y. I know, on that note, I know the idiot biker is having withdrawal symptoms of not seeing my knees. So with that in mind, Mr. Idiot Biker, Mr. Captain Slow and Ms. Captain Slow, this next scene was shot just for you. Enjoy. think I came down here and rode some horses once when I was a kid. That was a bigger mistake to make. I'm allergic to horses, but the girl that I fancied at the time was riding on the same day, so I used to sit next to her at school, and she invited me down, so I was there like a shot. But yeah, afterwards I'd looked like I'd done 10 rounds with Mike Tyson. It was worth it though, I suppose. I know I've mentioned that I've got issues with this visor and helmet at the moment, with the big hole at the front that's letting in the wind. I quite fancy one of them, I think it's the Shoei C3 Pro, supposed to be the quietest helmet on the market. Maybe that'll help, because I don't really want to buy anything aftermarket. I'd like to keep my stuff standard and stock. So yeah, I know there's bigger screens that you can get, but I don't want to change anything if I can help it. I don't mind changing something about me or the way that I do it, as in, you know, a better microphone or a better helmet, because this helmet's coming up for 3 years old, so I could get a good helmet for riding this bike and just keep the helmet that I've currently got for just on the scooter riding to work. All possibilities. What time is it? 4:30. So I've been out 3 hours, 3.5 hours. It's starting to rain. Should I head home? Might be a good idea. I've got to go to work tomorrow. So thanks for watching, dudes and dudettes. I shall catch you all in the next one. Abysinya.